Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our lecturer and fellow classmates. We are Group 1. Today our group we present our topic entitled Racial Discrimination in Malaysia. Before we begin, let me introduce our group members. I am Muhammad Adam, followed by Nur Hanis Nadia, Tang Chai Shin, Muhammad Nahar, Nur Zumanyah Warta, and last but not least, Nur Fatim Mahira. Our presentation will discuss the causes, impact, physical perspective, and possible solution related to racial discrimination in Malaysian society. So without further delay, I would like to invite our first presenter, Hanis, to begin the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Adrian. Malaysia is known as a multicultural country where people from different races and religions live together peacefully. However, racial discrimination is still happening in society today. We can see these issues in schools, workplaces, housing, social media, and even daily interaction. If this issue continues, it can affect harmony, unity, and relationship between communities. Next are the objectives of our presentation. First, we want to understand the meaning of racial discrimination. Second, we want to analyze the causes and impacts of this issue in Malaysia. Lastly, we want to discuss possible solutions to strengthen unity and reduce discrimination. Now, let's move to the definition. Basically, racial discrimination happens when people are treated unfairly because of the race's ethnicity, religion, or cultural background. According to United Nations ICRD Convention, racial discrimination includes action that limit equal rights and opportunities based on race or ethnic origin. This issue is very important because every individual deserves equal respect and fair treatment regardless of their background. That's all from my part. Thank you.
Now I will explain some causes of racial discrimination in Malaysia. The first cause is stereotype and prejudice. Sometimes people make negative assumptions about other races without understanding them properly. This stereotype may influence the way people think and behave towards others. Another cause is the lack of intercultural understanding. When communities interact less with each other, misunderstanding and mistrust can happen more easily. Social media is also one of the major causes today. Fake news, offensive comments, and sensitive racial content can spread very quickly online and influence people negatively. Besides that, family and social environment also play an important role. Children who grow up in negative environment may continue discriminatory attitude as they become adults. Lastly, political and economic factors can also contribute when racial issues are used to create division or gain support. Overall, racial discrimination happens because of misunderstanding, negative perception, and social influence around us. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. Next, I will explain the impacts and statistics related to racial discrimination in Malaysia. Racial discrimination can affect society in many negative ways. First is weaken national unity because people may become divided and lost trust in one another. Victims of the discrimination may also experience stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Besides that, discrimination can reduce opportunity in education, employment, and housing. It may also create social conflicts that affect harmony within the communities. Now, let us look at the statistic shown in the graph. Okay, based on the Command's report, racial incident in Malaysia have shown an increasing trend over the past 5 years. First one in 2021, there were 53 reported incidents in Malaysia. The number increased sharply to 82 cases in 2022. Especially during the general election period. Although the number decreased slightly in 2023, the incidents increased again in 2024 and reached the highest level in 2025 with 107 reported cases. From this graph, we can see that racial issues become more sensitive during political period and also influenced by social media discussion. If this issue continues, it may seriously affect the social harmony and national unity in Malaysia. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Alright, now I will continue with the reading summary and physical analysis for this issue. For the reading summary, our group referred to the three different sources. The first source explained that racial discrimination today is often indirect and subtle, especially in areas like employment, education, and social interaction. The second source focuses on the academic perspective. Researchers believe that racial equality is influenced by historical and structural factors that still affect society today. The third source discusses the influence of the social media. Social media can spread harmful racial content very quickly, but at the same time, it can also be used to promote awareness, unity, and positive campaigns. Now, let's move to the physical analysis. The first is Euthanalism by Jean-Marie Bethnam and John Stuart Mill. The story says that an action is considered good if it brings happiness to the majority of people. So, racial discrimination is considered wrong because it creates suffering, division, and unhappiness in society. The second physical is Deontology by Immanuel Kant. This physical focuses on moral duty and fairness. According to Kant, every individual deserves equal respect regardless of race or background. Therefore, discrimination is morally wrong even if people think it benefits certain groups. Lastly, Virtue Ethnic by Iris Totler emphasizes good moral values such as kindness, empathy, justice, and respect. Racial discrimination shows a lack of these positive values. Overall, of this philosophical perspective agree that racial discrimination is unethical and harmful to society. Thank you.
Thank you, Adriel. Next, I will explain the Rukun Negara analysis and our group reflection. The first principle is kesopanan dan kesusilaan. This principle teach Malaysians to respect one another regardless of race, religion, or background. Racial discrimination goes against this principle because it involves unfair treatment, insults, and negative stereotypes. The second principle is kesetiaan kepada raja dan negara. This principle emphasizes unity and loyalty towards the country. Discrimination can weaken harmony and create division among citizens. Now I will share our group reflection. Through this assignment, we realize that racial harmony is very important in a multicultural country like Malaysia. We also learn the importance of respect, tolerance, and understanding cultural difference. As a group, we improve our teamwork, communication, and cooperation skills while completing this assignment together. Thank you.
Thank you. Lastly, I will present the solutions and conclusion for this topic. There are several ways to reduce racial discrimination in society. First, education is very important because schools and universities can teach students about equality, respect, and unity. Social media should be used responsibly to spread positive messages instead of hate speech or harmful content. Besides that, the awareness campaign and cultural activities can help people understand and appreciate different cultures better. Stronger policies and fair treatments are also important to protect equality and reduce discrimination. Discrimination is a serious issue that can threaten peace, unity, and harmony in society. Therefore, all Malaysians should practice respect, tolerance, empathy, and understanding regardless of race or religion. By working together, we can create a more peaceful, united, and inclusive Malaysia. Thank you very much. That is all from our group presentation.